2025 is here. So let's build it by design. So this video is going to be a step-by-step breakdown of how I'm going to build my 2025 up. This is not telling you what to do, but this is simply just informing you what I'm doing and how you can do something similar or just copy me step by step. So the way that I'm breaking my goals down is in these 4 different areas: relationships, wealth, spirit, and health. If you have my 10-minute vision template, then you're familiar with this. But for those new here, this is how I break it down. So let's just connect this with Newton's third law, which is for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Meaning, if we have positive thoughts this year, if we know exactly what we want, we're automatically going to attract those things into our life. That's just how it works, right? If you are doing something that is not correlated to your goals, you're going to get the reaction to that, which is not moving forward, right? In some way, this is the law of attraction, just done in a more physics type of manner. But for those new here, my name's Jay Hyatt. I'm a college dropout, wanted to build my personal brand because I wanted freedom in my life. I wanted to build my own thing. Since then, with my business partner, we're building Creator One, which is aiming to be the best platform and the one platform for creators to grow their education business. Since then, been able to travel and live a life of freedom. And that's why I'm building this video, because I want you to live the same. So without further ado, let's get into these 4 areas. So this is actually my personal vision board for each of these areas. So let's get into relationships. So what emotions get evoked when you look at this? For me, I don't have a limit in terms of what is achievable when it comes to my relationships. I put in my dream outcomes in these vision boards. A lot of people will post, do stuff in their vision boards that's attainable, but for me, that's not aspiring, right? I want to have a whole dinner table full of people that I love, and that I can provide for. I want to have, playing tennis. I want to have great views with people that I love. I want to have parties and fun and stuff like that, runs and coffee breaks, and just be surrounded with people that I enjoy being with. And this is what this is meant to inspire me, right? If I look at this on a daily basis, I'm automatically going to attract this into my life. So that's that. Second is wealth. I love an Aston Martin. I love great design, architecture. I love the freedom of able to travel. I love a dark aesthetic. I love clean. I love effortless. That's the wealth that I want to attract into my life. And as you can see, there's no limits. That's what I'm moving towards. And that's what's going to inspire me every single day. If I put something that is, a tiny apartment in New York, it's not going to inspire me enough to work. That's just the truth. Because a lot of people will tell you, oh, you should be inspired to work no matter what. Well, if you don't have any goals or a big enough vision to strive towards, then of course it's not going to be worth it. And obviously travel comes with that too. Spirit. What does my spirit look like, right? Meditation, peace, family, Christ, great friends. That's what my spirit looks like. A calm mind, right? That's what this is kind of representing. And here you can just put what inspires you. Maybe you're not Christian. Maybe you put something else. Maybe you do your favorite hobby. Maybe that's something that makes you spiritually aligned. Maybe you put a chessboard, right? Health, right? What does that look for me? It's lean, it's fresh, it's active, it's tennis, it's working out. That's kind of what my goals are. So this is how you need to think about things for yourself. What is your vibe, right? If you look at all of these pictures, mine has a specific vibe to it. And that's my vibe. Your vibe could be something completely different in 2025. Maybe it's more travel. Maybe it's more business oriented. Maybe you put some dollar signs. Some people put dollar signs and stuff like that. Mine is very aesthetic, minimalistic, effortless, simplistic. That's my type of vibe. So make sure, and by the way, if you are wondering, how do I do this? How do I make my vision board? In the description of this video, I'll have a link to get my 10-minute vision template where you have all of this stuff written out and a course on how to do this. So don't worry. It's completely free. So now this is all building my J-Hyde identity. Because a lot of people are going into 2025 not knowing who they want to become. Because if you want to reach your goals or reach new heights, you have to change yourself. You have to build that identity further. And that's where you need to build a vision. You need to solidify that identity and move towards it every single day. So in order to change your life, you need to realize that you need to shift your mindset radically and your identity radically. It's not just waking up and, okay, I'm just going to reach this goal, and then you don't know how to get there. First, you need to realize, why do I want this goal? I want this goal because of the vision that you set for yourself. Once you have the vision, then you can start moving. Because if your mind is overwhelmed, just naturally, on a natural human level, if you don't know what your mind is doing, it's going to automatically go towards a negative mindset. That's just what I've seen. Everyone has a negative mindset, and that's because no one is building a vision. Only the hyper ambitious people that want to live an amazing life. Naturally, your emotions will tend towards stress, fear, overwhelm, negativity, all of those things. So if you don't correct that mindset by design, that's what it's going to go into. That's why the human race has survived for so many years. Because they're in this constant stress, doubt, fear mindset to constantly evolve. Now we're in a state of humanity where we don't have to be in this state all the time. It's negatively affecting your life. So you have to reprogram that baseline humane instinct and design it to think about positive things and where you want to go. So our goal is to overcome them with systems. So this is, again, building habits around these 4 areas. So for example, relationships. I want to connect with like-minded creators. And you might think to yourself, okay, that's not really a habit. How do you really break that down? Sometimes putting numbers on things isn't always beneficial in my mind, because I can't control if I even connect with like-minded creators. The only thing I can control is that I reach out to people, right? And I could reach out to like people that look interesting to me. I definitely can do that, but that's not the biggest priority of my year, because I'm naturally going to connect with these people from growing my brand and from people reaching out to me as well. So wealth. What am I doing this year? So this is probably the biggest, habit stack, which is 100 minutes of content creation per day. And this might seem a lot, right? Like 1.5 hours of content creation. And that's because I really want to get really good at writing. I really want to get good at creating content. I really want to get good at building a lot of value. And this 100 minutes of content per day, this is connecting to improving my product. So this is also helping my clients and helping people that are in the Creator One program. So 100 minutes of content creation. So this could be recording content like this. That could be recording content from modules, so on and so forth, writing emails, all of that. Another goal is getting a minimum of 20 email leads per day. Then it's spending 30 minutes a day messaging people, seeing who's interested in working with me, putting 1 offer out per day. So you might be thinking, what does that really mean? Am I pitching people every day? Not necessarily. What this means is I'm trying to get people to ascend my value ladder at least and give them an opportunity to do so once a day. So maybe one day I pitch a workshop. Another day I pitch people getting into my email list. The third day I pitch people just get straight into my coaching program, and cycle between those 3. Mainly just getting people in my email list. And of course, improving product is linked to the 100 minutes of content. Spirit. Meditate/pray 20 minutes per day, read 10 pages per day, reflect 2 times per day on my goals and vision. So this stuff, once in the morning and once at night, and also listening to my 10-minute vision. If you have the template, you'll understand how that works. But basically, I've got a J. Hyatt identity, which I'm reading to myself in third person, and I listen to that every single day. So I'm really aligned on what I want to achieve. So finally, health. 10K steps, tracking my calories on a high protein diet. That's all I really want to do. I could add in there, going to the gym at least 3 times a week. I've done that so long now where it's kind of natural to me. So I'm not even going to put that as a habit, because it's just me at this point. So these are the things that you need to think about in order to actually build your life. So the reason, and you might be thinking to yourself, how do I track this? I put this in a habit tracker on Notion. It's very, very simple. If you want this tracker, please comment below, because I actually didn't create it available for you guys yet. But if you want, I can do it in a separate video, or I can link it below if there's enough demand. But it's very, very simple. It's weekly, daily. So weekly, 3 YouTube videos, 7 IG posts, daily IG stories, 1 newsletter, reflect on the week, right? So if I've done the daily tracker, I can click off the daily IG story stuff. Daily, and by the way, this every single week, a new line will automatically come in here. Daily tracker, same thing that I just mentioned here, calories tracked, 100 minutes of content. Every single day at 5 a.m., a new one will automatically appear. So that means that every single day, I've got a new line where I can fill it out. You can do this manually as well on a piece of paper. That's great too. This is just what has become the easiest for me. So not only that, but to finish off the year, I'm going to reflect on 3 main books, which is Mastery by Robert Greene, the Holy Bible, and The Way of the Superior Man. This book I've been reading every single year for a few years now. Holy Bible is kind of a daily ritual, and Mastery is just making sure that I'm aligned with my purpose and that I am super clear on where I'm going. So I would suggest that you pick 3 books as well. And the reason why it's only 3 is because I feel like a lot of the times people read books for the fun of it, and then a month later, they forget really the main core principles. And that's because you really have to reflect and make sure that you really understand what's going on, so it becomes second nature. And that's why you need to just pick a few books that you really align with, ideally around philosophy and around mindset, and not tactics, because tactics can change. I would go over philosophy, principles, mindset, things that is going to change your identity, shift your belief. If you learn about a new tactic on how to get grow your personal brand faster, that can come and go. There might come a new strategy the next month. This is about something that is a core principle of life. And that's what's important, because that will stick with you forever. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. In the description will be the 10-minute vision for you to download, and you can learn exactly how to build your vision for 2025. And yeah, there's also going to be some other resources, other videos that I'll link below. And yeah, other than that, have a great 2025. I'm going to be posting a lot this year, and yeah, have a great day. See ya.